Hi, it's your coach, Joe Lucas. Welcome to your Practice Power Daily Coaching video for Friday, February 15th, 2014. Hey, I hope you had a great second week of the second month of 2014. Let's talk a little bit about our debrief. I like to use Fridays as sort of like wrapping up the week here, and my hope is that you've got some great distinctions from outcomes versus goals to being clear on what you need to do in your client meetings to making sure that you're prepped right for those meetings so you don't stress yourself out. The other thing I want you to do is remind you it's so critical you debrief your week from the numbers in terms of contacts, introduction conversations, meetings, but to also look at the wins and kind of the losses. Remember, success leaves clues. So what did you do well? We want to replicate that. What didn't go so well? So in other words, how did you fail? Where did you fail? Where weren't you up to par? You need to look at those areas and say, okay, what do I need to do to improve those? You never, ever, ever, and this is what, by the way, this is what the typical advisor does, and that's why they're typically mediocre, is they just kind of say, okay, thank God the week's over, and they're just rushing to get out of there, right? And weekend's here, let me go kind of chill out, and then we come back on Monday, it's like, well, let's start to think the same thing over again. You're never getting better that way. And by the way, that's why you see people in this industry plateau. I met with a gentleman a couple days ago, 20 some odd years in the business, barely, and this is at a firm, by the way, so let me give you something scary. 20 some odd years in the business, barely, hasn't even cracked $300,000 yet. What are we doing? It's a well-paid hobby, but it's a hobby, it's not a business. So I want you to be very clear and take a look at what you're doing. How's it affecting you? Is it feeling good? Are you getting a result? Remember, there's so many different ways to be successful in this business. There's so many different ways to do everything that we need to do. You just need to find what's going to work for you. But you need to analyze. You need to be a business owner. You need to have that strategic time, which is why I like Fridays, to really take a look at what you're doing and the results of that. So again, track. Okay. Last thing I want to say is, we have some tremendous opportunities coming up here at Practice Power from hiring a team of virtual assistants to help you with your business, to spending a couple days with me in a very intimate and powerful mastermind group. So make sure you take a look at those links on our pages and in Practice Power, so you can kind of dig in a little bit more and give me personally the opportunity to add more value to you and improve your results. Have a great weekend. I'll see you on Monday.